Good evening, everybody. This is going to be weird because there's an awful lot of new stuff that's going on tonight. I'm still getting over my cold a little bit, so still a little bit stuffy, and I apologise for my voice and if I'm still just a bit sniffly. Lots of new stuff. We played around with OBS last night and had to completely reset everything. Hopefully now it's working fine. I've also moved my OBS screen from above my TV to the right, but the only problem is I've now got the camera on the left, OBS on the right. So if I'm reading the chat, I can't be looking at you. If I'm looking at you, I can't be looking at the chat. So I'm all over the place. I'd love to have the camera there with OBS above, but I can't do that for the moment because of space. But when I get my new wheel and the whole rig is changed, then that will be changed up. Massive amount of you in the room already, 16 in the room, which is amazing for this time, and we're only bang on 9 o'clock. So thank you ever so much for joining us. I see Davey Potter's in the room, Edinburgh Lad's in the room, Uncle June, Baz, Orbalator, Reese, Collie de Tom, Kuro, everybody. Absolutely wonderful. And yes, you did see the Randomiser app open just a moment ago, because I'm going to crack it open for the first time tonight. The daily races aren't really doing very much for me, if I'm perfectly honest. I looked at the daily race C with the GR4s, but it's 20 laps of just sheer boredom. I just can't be asked to do it, especially with the cold. And obviously the GR3s, as you saw last night, I'm still spinning them. I've still got to get my head around those cars. The one car that I don't spin is the BMW, and as everybody said last night, you've got to be running the 911. So obviously I'm steering clear of that one as well. I don't want to damage my DR anymore. So two thank yous. One to everybody that pointed me in the right direction of the OBS issue last night. You are correct. Following the installation of the version 3, it completely messed with my settings. In fact, it looks like it put them back to Twitch settings, not YouTube settings. Both the audio was messed up, the video was messed up, absolutely everything. So Edinburgh Lad, Daily Race C, qualified second, ended up last twice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So not good. Maybe my plan to steer clear of those is good. So yeah, so thank you to everybody that helped put me on the right track last night, and especially to, I think it was oh, my head is all over the place. Was it Orbalator? I think you were helping me until the early hours in the morning. There were several of you that were helping me last night. I'm not going to mention lots of different names for fear of forgetting somebody, but those of you that were watching while I was doing the live streaming test and feeding back, thank you so much. That was invaluable. I have checked it on my phone and it seems to be okay. I've also checked the internet is running quick, etc. So I'm hoping that we're going to be good tonight. Everything will be good. Hi MZ. Hi Aid. Wow, everybody's in the room. This is amazing. This is amazing. Now the other thing, and I'm going to be bouncing around all over the place. I am seriously needing to get myself a street. Sorry. I need that one there. Okay, yes. We are cracking out the randomizer. Now, if I just bring up the randomizer window, I'm going to very quickly take you guys through. Hopefully you can see this. If you're watching on your phones, it's going to be very, very small. Basically, I have put into here every single track that is in the system. And if I just grab Alsace, the top one there, then I've got the track name and I've got a popularity rating. So we can weight how frequently these tracks do or don't come up. If you hate gravel, then vote down Fisherman's Ranch. If you love Alsace Test Course, then let me know a score between 1 and 10. And if we put it in there as 10, that is going to come up very frequently. I'm then going to have the laps here for how many laps we do for around about a 10-minute race. I'm still working on it at the moment. I've also got the times of day and the weather conditions that are applicable to each track. So it's going to randomize those as well. And then occasionally we've got a track image in there as well. So that's the tracks. I've also got all of the different car types that are in the system. I'm going through this very, very quickly. Group 1 to 4, Group B, Gran Turismo, Production Road Car, Kart and Van. So that's going to randomize the type of vehicle that we are using. Again, if I just go back into there, sorry, you can see the Group 4 and Group 2 have got a rating of 4. So they're going to come up more frequently than Group 3. That is going to come up more frequently than any of the others. Again, please send me your preferences on what you would like to see. The same for all of the weather conditions in the game. They're all mapped into the system. And you'll notice we haven't used any of them at the moment. Let's just come out of there. And also the times of day. So I've got all of those key parameters. Those are ones we're going to be randomizing. The rest are all down to us. So if we now roll the dice, this means that we are now going to be running, and the first one I've got without an image is Autodromo Monza Nazionale. So now if I go across to my PlayStation window, now I just need to bring the randomizer back up so I can see what we're doing. Over here, I'm going to grab Monza. And annoyingly, I really wish that they would put these into some sort of order. I will get quicker at finding them. So we're going to be Monza with no chicane. This is going to be a production car. So basically, with regards to the cars now, I'm going to have to set that as no limit. But what we're looking at is something that is just a standard basic road car, not a Group 4, Group 3, Group 2, Group 1. When we're doing this, we're going to have everybody in the chat watching what's going on, listening to me, so we know what car that we're going to be running. So basically, we're just looking at a road car. It's going to be S11 as far as the weather is concerned. So we'll come across here to S11. And obviously, I will get quicker at setting these things up as we go on. So sunny Alpine mist, and it's going to be afternoon. So that is our room. And for the moment, I'm running 10-minute races. So this is a friends only room. We've got practice, which probably won't be very much at all. Then we go straight into a 10-minute qualifier and a 10-minute endurance race. Once I know how many laps, then we'll start to do actual laps. And you'll see there for the qualifier, I've got 10 minutes. So the room is set up thus. Obviously, Mitchell Morgan YouTube Live is the name. Race for real, 16 people in the room, maximum. Auto start is off. We've got the track, 10 minutes, preset weather as per the randomizer. The variable time speed limit I've just got set to 1. It's a rolling start, slowest first. The only thing I've got set on is brake balance, with the BOP set to on as well, so it's going to balance everything out. Boost is off. Slipstream strength is real. Mechanical damage is light. Visible damage is on. Tyre wear and fuel is 1 on each. The initial fuel is default. 10 litre for refuel. Grip reduction off the track is real. Nitrous is default, but we're not going to allow that anyway. And I've got a race finish of 180 seconds. Qualifier, as I said, 10 minutes. The rest is all exactly the same as the race. Filter by category, obviously we'll be changing that accordingly. The PP limit, max power, I've not set any of those. Minimum weight. Usable tyres is all tyres. It's up to you what tyre you want to use. Required tyre type change is none. Nitrous cannot be fitted. Engine swaps prohibited. Kart usage is obviously off unless we do karts. And the tuning parts is also unrestricted. With regards to penalties, the shortcut penalty is weak. We are correcting the vehicle if after wall collision is off. The pit lane cutting, I've got that turned off at the moment because most of you prefer that off. Flag rules is on. Wall collision penalty is off. Car collision is on. And the ghosting is off. So if we hit people, we are going to bump cars. And then the only prohibited assist that I've got off is the driving line assist. So that is what we are going to be running with. So I'm going to create that room, and we'll see how this goes, this new plan. It might work, it might not. We shall see. Edinburgh lad, yep, BOP is on. So basically, now I know when we are selecting cars, very often the car that you choose will be a GR4 car. So, you know, for me, I'm just going to grab my M2 competition for no good reason. I don't know what car is going to be best here, or anything. It really is going to be a case of let's just see how things go. I'm going to pop on the... I'm going to go actually with the medium tyres. I don't know quite how they're going to fare. And then we'll just see how things pan out. But that's basically how the randomizer is going to work, guys. That is how it's all going to work. Okay, so we've already come in with a couple of GT3 cars. Which is cool. Again, you know, this evening is more, it's a bit like when we do the Goodwood evening. It's just out having some fun, you know, just pick the cars that you like, running on tracks that we might not normally run on, in conditions that we might not normally run on, and we just see how we go. So what I'm going to do, because it's obviously only it's about 10 past 11 at the moment, sorry, 10 past 11, 10 past 9, is I'm probably going to leave this to run for 3 or 4 minutes whilst everybody joins us, and then we'll probably kick the qualifying off at 20 past for 10 minutes. And then we'll have the actual race at 30 and that's possibly the way that we'll go. So probably about a half-hour turnaround with 10 minutes practice, 10 minutes quali, 10-minute race or thereabouts. Anyway, enough jibber-jabbering from me. I'm going to get on and yeah, Shimmy, production car's tricky, needs some limits. That's a very good point. So if we want some limits, what sort of limits should we put in? That's a very good point. For production cars, I'll need to keep that in mind. So what we could do is go PP limit of, I don't know, 700. It's going to, the BP is on, so that's going to limit things anyway. Where are we? BOP is on. So I'm just going to change the event settings. Actually, I quite fancy bringing out the I quite fancy bringing out my VGT. Actually, I quite like that car. I'm going to stick with the competition because it's not got a livery on it. I'm going to go with that one. So hopefully that hasn't just messed up the Porsches that were in there. I don't know what PP the Porsches were. If we need to bump it up a little bit, let me know. I just think for road cars, 700 is normally about right. Just going by some of the World Circuit races. Porsche 707. Okay, so 707. Stick a bit of ballast in it. 700. Job done. That should work. Obviously, if somebody has completely souped it up, then that will be a little bit different. So Warbulator's already come in with his GT3, which is fine. Right, I don't know about you guys, but I am going to go to the track and see what happens. Like I said, tonight is a bit of an experiment. We've never done this before. I've never used a randomizer before. I can bring the randomizer up on the screen as you saw. I'm going to do that each time so you can see what we're doing. You'll see that it's truly randomizing, not that I'm messing around. And again, if we want to weight the tracks, so if there's a track that you hate, let me know and we'll put it in there as 1. If there's a track that you love, we'll put it in there as 10. We've got a range of from 1 to 10, and what I am thinking about doing is putting together a like a PDF with all of the tracks and with some boxes that you can fill in your preferences, and then I can try and map those in accordingly. there ain't no way you're going to want to run on sport softs. That's going to be hard. It is 707 with race. I'm assuming that's racing softs. 707 on the Porsche. I would hope. I mean, what am I running? Car settings. I'm on racing mediums in this little BMW, and I'm sitting at 601. So I'm way under on the PP. Way under. What I could do if I change my car, because I think if I do performance points and we come down to 700, that's going to be a good way of doing it. Since I bought all the cars, I've got loads of them to choose from now. 690. Oh, I know I'm confused. So if I go into settings and car settings, that's 690. Okay, maybe I read it wrong. There we are. I'm going to enter with that car anyway. We'll see how it goes. Right, so we've got 5 minutes of practice left, so I'm going to get out on track. Let's just turn the old volume up a little bit. And I apologise that I'm looking that way at the chat and then this way at you. Eventually, at some point, I'm going to get it all sorted out. Now, this is a bit weird, having no chicane. I don't think I've ever run this track without a chicane. And of course, the other thing that we could do is we could easily do one makes as well in here. Right, my car is under 700 pp and it won't let me in. Baz, that makes no sense. That makes no sense, my friend. Because... let me just double check. PP is 700. Tyres, I'm doing all tyres. So there's no restriction on tyres. You can fit wherever you want. And I've got no limit on the car, so I cannot see any reason why that shouldn't let you in, Faz. No idea. Whoa! Okay, this car does not like slowing down. This is going to take some getting used to. Michael, I've had that issue in the past. It's quite annoying. It must be a glitch or something. Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping these. I'm going to change. I'm going to change my car. I'm going to change my car. I'm going to go with my old favourite. Wherever she is. She's in here somewhere. She's in here somewhere. Where are you? Too many cars now. Way too many cars. There we go. What tyres we've got? Racing softs. I've got. If I need to pit, I need to pit. How many laps are we doing? Oh, it's 10 minutes, so it should be fine. Hey Mitchell, you sure Kushti ain't an alien, or maybe one of them lizard people? That daily time is insane. Wow, how did you manage to obtain so many cars? Okay, lots and lots of things going on here. Kushti is quick, very quick. I also know that he spends... Now that's interesting. Now that's interesting. I'm going to come to that in a moment. If I enter an OK, my PP, there is a bug in the system. Look, my PP 700 or less, but my car settings, I'm a 69963. Interesting. Let's just take it down one more to 697. Have we found another bug in the system, guys? Right, bear with me a second, guys. I just need to work out what's going on here. Because as you can see, my car is 697 pp. We set it to 700. Baz can't get in. I can't get in. This is interesting. I haven't got nitrous on. Racing slotted discs. I've got nothing illegal in there. Yeah, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Let's take this down a bit more. Anybody else having a problem with the PP? I mean, I'm 685 now. Right, it looks like we cannot run a VGT car, Baz. I'm going to go with change the car. Probably going to be on to about 11 o'clock UK time. At the moment, we are just learning a few interesting things here. So if I go with the McLaren, then I'm in. Right, I'm going to try something else for a second. I'm going to try changing car, and I want to pick up another VGT car. Right, so I've got a VGT Honda. Change the tyres on that one, of which I don't have. Sorry guys, I'm just experimenting for the moment, bear with me. We'll go racing soft. Okay, Faz, I think that VGT cars are not allowed, or some sort of category cars are not allowed. Although, in the room here, I've got filter by category is turned off. No limit. But I can't get in with any VGT cars. Interesting. I think that we might have just, well, worked out what's going on, even though I can't tell you what's going on, if that makes sense. Very confusing. Anyway, right, so back to some of the questions. You sure Kushti ain't an alien, or maybe one of them lizard people? That daily time is insane. Kushti spends quite a lot of time. I can't enter with that car either. Okay, that's a bit strange. He spent a lot of time working on the lap by studying other people, you know, the fast runners, and then he goes online when he's actually got a really good time. So I think that's one of the things. He'll do lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of laps, nails the time, and he'll keep doing it until he can nail that time and time again. Then he'll go racing. He's a very, very good racing driver anyway, don't get me wrong. He's very, very good at this game, but that's how he works. He just analyzes everything, applies everything, learns everything really quickly, and then just applies it to his racing, and that's why he's quick. How did I manage to obtain so many cars? Basically, I was grinding the grind recently. and I've bought every single second-hand car and every single main car in the game. I've now just got the legend ones to get. Kind of rig is Kushti on. Kushti has got a I don't know what his actual the metal bit of his rig is, but he does have a rig with a seat. He's got a nice curved monitor, 4K monitor, which is really nice, and he's got the Fanatec GT Pro with the Club Sport 3 pedals. So he's got for the Fanatec for Gran Turismo what I would consider at the moment to be the ultimate package, and he knows how to get the best of that. I mean, he hates it when I big him up, but he is a very intelligent guy that can consume a lot of information and apply it very quickly, and I think that's what makes him good. It makes him very, very good, and I'm in awe of the way he drives. I mean, he's the one person I'd really love to be able to emulate and be consistent. That said, a year ago when I was racing with him and we were racing cars, it was funny because nearly every race he'd say, I've spun it again, exactly like I'm doing now. So I'm hoping in 12 months time I might be as good as Kushti. Watch this space, it might never happen. Okay, so where are we? So that's kind of rig. Playing to about 11 o'clock, and we are going to be racing in a minute. I need to get qualifying in a moment. Does Bop stop VGT cars? Possibly, I don't know. It seems to be. Give me 10. Shumi just running shop. Kuro, see you when I get back home. Normally to around midnight. The money bashing. Yep. Yeah, it was taken out the game today, which is good. So we won't have loads of people on all the time. And yeah. So hopefully we shall be good. Right, I'm just going to do a lap or so, then we'll start the qualifying, and then we're actually going to get into the race. So forgive me, I was doing an awful lot of messing around there, just while we were working out why we couldn't be running VGT cars, which completely threw me. So I'm just going to do a lap and then we'll get into quali. Purely because I don't know where the braking points or anything on this car are. Great, track penalty already. God, this is slippery as you like, this car. And it feels so slow. Oh, I need to brake a lot earlier than I'm thinking than normal. Still a couple of little judders. I went through everything last night. I've got it back to where it was, and also I've got it as optimal as I can. Now the only thing that I have got is I've got it set to 60 frames per second. I'm thinking about dropping it back to 30, but if I do that I've got to cancel the stream and start it again. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to drop it back to 30 frames per second tonight after the stream, depending how it goes. Evening, Kushti. We were just talking about you, mate. We were just talking about you. I mean, obviously 30 frames per second means that we've got less going through the down the pipe, so that should be a little bit better. And I was running 30 before. That's where we'll go. But thank you for the feedback. God, this is This is a hard car to drive around here. Whoa! Kushti's saying some terrible things too, mate. Kidding. No worries. Kushti will tell me if I've messed it up. I've got to go through his stream with him at some point as well. Picture quality looks grainy. Okay, well, what I think we'll do is we'll go back to 30 frames per second for tomorrow and see how it goes. I must admit, it looked okay on my phone when I checked it earlier on. Be interesting to see what the rest of you think. And OBS seems to be okay. It's not reporting anything at the moment. Right, let me just, I'm just going to pull off to the side, just get a couple of things, and then we'll go quali, and then we'll get racing. I can't actually change it whilst I'm streaming, so for the moment I'm going to leave it well alone for the moment while it's streaming. I'm not getting any drop frames or anything, and everything's green, so it's all looking pretty good on my side, if I'm honest. Can I just get a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Thumbs up if it looks and sounds okay, and a thumbs down if it's not looking good. Be interesting to see how many thumbs up and thumbs downs we get. And obviously I've asked that right when we start qualifying. Right, you've got 10-minute qualifier, guys. This is going to decide the grid order. So all belators are thumbs up. Edin adds a thumbs up. Whoa. Oh, I just followed Tom off. Oh, and rear-ended him. I noticed we just lost a few people out the room. So I don't know if that is a sign of an issue. Ah! Ooh. I guess what I've got to get used to is giving a like a 2-minute warning or something before I do things. Sorry, Reese. I can potentially back out if you want. So Edinburgh Lad is a thumbs up as well. So hopefully the stream is running okay for most people. Right, tell you what, we got a few others, guys. Let's just back out of this because we've got a couple of people that were unable to get into here. So I'm just going to exit out for a second, and I'll just rerun that one. So sorry. So if I create a new room, come down to load settings, randomizer races, and we'll go into Monza, no chicane, 10 minutes, preset weather, rolling start, slowest first, 10-minute warning. We were S11. We are on any car, setting it to 700. When I get there, all tyres, right, create a room. Regardless, that's what we're going with. And then as soon as everybody's in, by the way, thank you ever so much for the vote with regards to helping to set the voting for the randomizer, setting the weighting. I will work out how I'm going to get the list of tracks and all the options out there, and how we're going to work that. I'll probably share it through Discord or something. I think that's probably the way that we'll do that. Share it via Discord, and then if you can send me back via email your preferences, I'll then collate them and then use the averages to weight the differences. For those of you that have joined since I put the randomizer up, I do have a randomizer that is setting the track, the car, the weather, the time of day, and I've written within the code so that it can be weighted. So if you prefer, let's say you love Monza, weight it as 10. If you're okay with Brands Hatch, weight it as 5. If you hate Fisherman's Ranch and Gravel, rate it as 1. And then there's 10 times more chance of Monza coming up than Fisherman's Ranch, and 5 times more chance of Brands Hatch coming up. That's basically how it works. Yeah, Edinburgh Lodge to save those settings. Michael Wolf, quality is okay my end, couple of judders but nothing crazy. RL250 thumbs up as well, so that's all good. That's all good. Whoa. Got some interesting cars in here. I'm assuming having the PP set to 700 and then BOP, it's going to level things out anyway. So it's going to be interesting to see how we go. I'm just very surprised because my BMW is pretty much stock. I haven't done much to that. It's quite interesting the way it moves around. Wayne, I'm streaming on a 4K monitor and on a 4K TV. Both pictures look to be sharp in 1080. Cool beans, Wayne. Yeah, I don't have a 4K monitor yet. I am investing in other bits and pieces at the moment. I need to get a new webcam. Well, Stream Deck and a new key light are next on the list. I'm going to be ordering those Black Friday because I believe there's some deals that are coming out. So I'm going to be getting those on Friday. Once I've got those, the next thing will be a decent webcam, hopefully a 4K webcam, because the camcorder I'm using is an old Sony Handycam that is 10, 15 years old, something like that. Oh, it's a bit manic. Right, everybody's in, I believe. Baz, are you racing? You seem to have disappeared on me. for the moment. Reese is in, Orbulator's in. I don't know if Faz said he was disappearing. Kushti's in, MMT's in, Shumi, Edinburgh Lad. Okay, I'm going to go with the... I'm going to start the qualifying in 2 minutes time, so 21:42. We'll start the qualifying. And then by the time we've done that, we're going to be finishing this one just about 10 o'clock. So for those of you that have just joined us a short while ago, this is going to be a 10-minute qualifier and then a 10-minute race. With obviously just a minute or so either end for overrun. By way of thumbs up, have we got anybody else that is looking to join us in the chat? If we haven't, there's no reason why I shouldn't actually start the qualifier. Yeah, Wayne, I'm actually streaming in 1080. No worries, Michael. That's fine. Yeah, I'm streaming in 1080 at the moment. I'm probably going to have to get my bandwidth increased if I want to do 4K, if I'm honest, streaming. But that can be down the line a bit. Right, I'm not seeing anybody else wanting to do anything, so I'm going to go qualifying. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Here we go. If you're not ready now, it's too late. We've got a 10-minute qualifier, and then we'll be into the race. And the qualifier will be my usual fastest at the back, because I know a lot of the top racers like to be at the back. Wow, that GT40 is quick. Oh! Okay, can't cut the chicane in the way that I like to. Whoa. It's looking actually like that car is a wee bit too slow. But I can't change it, so it's too bad. Looks like it may well have been a bad choice of car on my part. See, this is where knowing your cars comes into play. Because that GT40 is going to go straight by me. Oh. And just trying to turn it in is a bit impossible too. With regards to the randomizer, one of the things that may be to do would be to just leave it as GT cars, so GT 1, 2, 3, 4, Group B, and remove the road car bit out of it. So that might be something for me to tweak in a randomizer if this idea of road cars is not going to work, because trying to define what a road car is very, very, very difficult. Oh, is that the new Lexus? Whoa. Crikey. I keep on having to check my tyres. It's like I'm riding on comfort softs. Or something equally as rubbish. Yeah, I've got fibre into the house. I'm getting about 1.3 gigabyte down and 2 to 300 up at the moment. Whoa. I have got to slow down way early in this car. This is a case of point and squirt, I think. Yeah, I can't change now. Definitely picked the wrong car. But hey, it's all part of a learning curve, isn't it? It's all a learning curve. Whoa! There's a few of us that are spinning. Just need to get the hang of it. We did a one-make Ferrari race the other night, Ferrari 458, which was awesome. I quite like the one-make races. I keep looking up there for the chat. Instead, it's right there. Yay! I've set a 212. Shumi's a 138. Oh my word! And Michael, I'm definitely in the wrong car. Definitely in the wrong car. So, braking on the 200, just getting it slowed down. MM's in the Camaro. What's the Camaro like? She's going around me like I'm standing still in the 911. Oh, I got through there without crashing. Yeah. Yay! Guess what I probably ought to do is whack a set of softs on this. Let's just come round and finish this one, and I'll put a set of softs on, I think, for the race. Assuming that I can. Car settings. Let's go with a set of softs. We're still within the PP. Just under a minute, guys, of qualifying, and then we'll be out racing. My word, Kushti's on the hard tyres. That's a bit different on the softs. Squeeze the accelerator and ease off the accelerator. Squeeze on and ease off. What was that, Kushti? I don't believe that for one moment. Interesting, somebody was commenting on your stonking lap time in, I don't know whether it's a daily race or whatever. So congrats, mate, if you've got a stonking lap time again. For those of you that are not racing, I'll be really interested to see what the quality of the stream is when we're actually racing and there are loads of cars on track. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought I held that. Whoa, sorry whoever that was. I was way out of control. Who on earth was that I just took out? '38th in the world. Wow. I just took either Schumi or MMT out. I apologise profusely to whoever I took out. I'm really sorry. This BMW is a handful. Rimac, is the race restricted? I can only spectate. No, it's not restricted. It is restricted to friends only. Are you a friend of mine in PSN? If you aren't, send me a friend request and we'll get you in. But I'm pretty sure that you are. Sorry, Shumi, I was completely out of control, mate. Completely out of control. But then that's the story of my life. I'm always out of control. That's a good point. We were in quali as well, which means you wouldn't be able to join while we're in qualifying. But I'm assuming that you can't get into the room at all. So we've just got Kushti and Multisanti running at the moment. Got one, just over a minute to run. Okay. Cool beans. My head's still all buzzed up. So what have we got? We've got a Ferrari, Ford GT, the SLR McLaren, the LFA, Camaro, real mix of cars, 3 911s, and then some clown in a BMW M2. Why? Why would you do such a thing? Why would you do such a thing? Incidentally, I got the Ferrari out today because I'm in sympathy with science, because I think that what happened at the weekend was a travesty, and I think that the FIA need to get their act together and sort themselves out. Or the stewards or F1 or whoever it was who made that stupid decision to, mind you, that's F1 all over at the moment, isn't it? Stupid decisions. Kushti, I'm not running. No! How can you not run? How can you not run? Right. Okay, so I'm assuming we've got Shumi in the F12, got the fastest lap. Edinburgh Lad in second. Reese, RL250, MMGT, Kushti, Multisandy, Orbalator, and the rest came last. Came wherever. So let's get into the race and see if my prediction is that Shumi and Edinburgh Lad and probably Kushti are going to lap me. Hey, Edinburgh Lad, thanks for the 199, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, those of you who aren't racing, throw up some beers for Edinburgh Lad, please, as a way of thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm gonna put some traction control on at the moment because this car is everywhere. Oh my word. Okay, our first random race of my GT7 online career. Here we go. And then at the end of this, we'll hit the randomizer again, do another random track, random conditions. We'll see how things goes. Orbalator's gone by me. Montesanti's gone by me. Kushti's gone by me. Oh my word, they're all going by me. Bye guys. See you later. Oh look, now they all throw it off. See, it's all well and good having these really quick cars. You can't drive them. There's no point taking them out. Saying that, I need to slow this down. Now, after what you just said, Mitchell, don't spin it. Don't spin it. Thanks, Wayne. Much appreciated, my friend. Whoa, fifth. I was expecting to be dead last by now. All those guys are going to come storming past in a moment. Hey, Rimac, thank you for the member, my friend. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Please welcome Rimac as a member of the channel. Whoa, I've missed my braking zone. I've missed the braking zone. If I keep commentating and chatting in this way, oh no, look, penalty. I was going to say, if I keep doing this, the other guys are going to make mistakes and I'll make a mistake. Oh, what a mistake am I making? Whoa! Yeah, it's too late on that one. Whoa, power slide. Nice big slide. Round we go. Whoa. Oh. 3 come. That was a bad rejoin on my point. I couldn't get the power down. Sorry, MM. Oh dear. I think I need to go into... Is there a sin bin in this game? Is it called a pit? Maybe I should go and pit. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Orbalator's catching me like I wouldn't believe as well. He's going to be right behind me in a minute. Having to brake so early into these corners. Yeah, Rimac, I thought you was a member. Thank you to everybody that is renewing their memberships, by the way. I really appreciate it. It really does make a difference, and it's going to enable me to just update some of this old gear at some point and just make the stream better and continue to try and work to make it better and better and better all the time. Some of it's learning, some of it's gear, some of it's just getting out here and getting on with it. Whoa, we've got yellow flags. Somebody spun it through here, maybe. Is that an opportunity to catch somebody? No. Where's Orbulator? He's 11 seconds behind me. Look how much he's catching me. Huge amount. I don't know what car he's in. He's just coming around that corner now. He's got the long straight. Where are we? 10. Look at that. 9.9, 9.8, 9.7. Hey, welcome Edna Productions, who's just signed up as a subscriber. Thank you for joining us. Got quite a few people subscribing at the moment off of one of the videos, which is going a bit mad at the moment. It's one of the ones on the snow. Seems a lot of people really struggle with the snow. A lot of people that are new to the game are leaving traction. Oh, penalty again. New to the game, they're running with traction control and it is completely crippling the car on the snow. You put traction control on, it just bogs down out of the corners naturally, as it would, because the wheels are spinning. So a lot of people are finding that video, and we're getting quite a few subscribers that way, which is really nice. So if any of you are watching, thank you ever so much for subscribing. I need to look up here now, so I've moved OBS. So what are we, 1048 we're up to now, which is insane. I wanted to get to 1,000 by Christmas. That was my my plan. That's what I was working towards. Ooh, nearly. Hello, Coda. No, leave my keyboard alone. Don't eat that. You'll be getting me in trouble if you eat that. Right, let's brake a little bit earlier for this one. Crikey. Still got a brake earlier. Yeah, so all of my my plans are coming together for the channel, which is really good. And all of that is down to you guys that support me day in, day out, which I really appreciate. Those of you that come out racing, that help me to produce this content, all of the people that subscribing and members, everything. Orbulator, go through, mate. Go through. Go, because you're miles quicker than me. Go on, go and catch up with the others. I'm going to try and chase you. Go on, go. See, there's a guy that knows how to pick a car. Whoa! I'm like this numpty, I'll give him a whack. Goodness sake, Mitchell, what are you doing? Sorry, Orbulator. I can't control this this M2, it's all over the place. Right, see if I can catch him. Come on, little M2. Come on, you're a competition car. Yeah, I saw that, Wayne, but still no deal on the GT Pro. Come on, Fanatec. That's the big one. That said, I could well be going Logitech just because of a deal that I've done with somebody. So that could well be a decision made for me if it comes off. I'm just waiting to hear for definite as to whether it's going to happen. So that will be the Logitech DD Pro with the Pro pedals. I'll just have to buy the pedals. If it doesn't come off, then I'm going to be going Fanatec, which they seem, it sounds like they've got their delivery issues sorted out, or certainly better in the UK at the moment. Don't go around. Oh, God, this is hard to drive, this car. Oh, Rimmer, you're using the Logitech Pro and pedals. There's not many people that I find that are using them, but those people that got them love them. And then again, people that got the Fanatec that love them too. It's such a hard decision to make. I do think that the Logitech is a bit overpriced for what it is, if I'm honest. Obviously, Fanatec have got the ecosystem, but I don't particularly... I'm not that fussed about an ecosystem. I just want a wheel... Penalty again! I just want a wheel, some decent pedals. I'm not interested in swapping wheels around left, right and centre. And the only other thing with Fanatec obviously is, you know, whenever they update something, it's more money, like the QR2. Now if they bundled the QR2 with the GT Pro and did a Black Friday deal, oh, that could get interesting. That could get very interesting. But Rimac, it's interesting that you love the you love it. I've got a chicane. One question for you: have you got that married to a rig? Like I'm running the GT Omega Prime Lite. So have you got that mounted on a rig? If you have, if you're using the full system, do you get a lot of vibration through the rig, or is it reasonably okay? That's my only concern. Yeah, MC, I've done a lot of work on the settings overnight. We're up to the wee small hours. 1 or 2 people on the stream were helping me. And basically what happened, for any of you that are streaming, I upgraded OBS to 3 Wednesday or Thursday last week, and that's when the lagging started happening. And I thought it was either my internet or the fact that the GT servers were getting hammered with people grinding, so I didn't think too much of it. Oh crikey, I've got blue flags now. And I said somebody was going to lap me, didn't I? But when we got into it, somebody said yesterday, when did it start happening, which got me thinking, oh, it's going to be who's coming by? That's going to be Shumi. Yeah, when did it start happening? It was around the version 3 upgrade that I did for OBS. And then when I went into the settings, basically a lot of the settings were, or looked to be, for Twitch, which was crazy. Just be aware with Fanatec you have to pay UPS import cost per for mine. Yeah, now I'm aware of the import costs. And interestingly, for the gear that I would want to go with, the price is pretty much the same as the Logitech by the time I've done all the import tax and the delivery and everything else. So it's not a price thing, it's more, yeah, which way I want to go, right. Okay, so Shumi came first with the fastest lap of 1:37.6. Reese in a great second in that McLaren, the SLR. That's a Mercedes McLaren, I think. 1:41. Edinburgh lad in that Ford GT. That Ford GT looked good, and the LFA looked pretty good too. And we'll forget about the guy at the bottom because he really didn't know what he was doing. Ernie Bull, hello everyone. I am very happy with my Thrustmaster. Cool beans. Yes, I have the Omega Prime. I was getting vibration in the beginning, but you can tone that down. No, I have none. Cool. Thank you for that. That is really, really good to know, because that was one of my concerns. I have the GT Omega and RS9. You don't get any vibration through it. Cool. Yeah, I just didn't want lots of vibration, because obviously I'm very often running in the evening. Right, so we need to go into the event settings. I also need to go into here. Then I need to go into here. Then I need to go into there. Now we're going to save that because we've actually run that one. So I'm going to save that. Record number 2 for today. We'll hit the randomizer. And we are now going to be heading off to... Oh, it's in reverse. I thought I was going to get away with that. Controllers died. So we're going to Sardegna. Sardegna road track. Layout reverse. This is one we were doing the other day, actually. Oh, we're in group 4s. We're in group 4s. We like that. Where are we? Group 4 car. And we are S11. That's similar to what we had a moment ago, I think. Let's just come across to S11. At least it's not raining yet, guys. And we're afternoon again. Cool beans. Okay, so that is how the randomizer works. So again, we're doing 10-minute practice, 10-minute qualify, 10-minute endurance race. So we should all be good. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm going to save those settings just in case we do need to come back to them in a moment. But otherwise, that is the room. And that is how the randomizer works. And I'll go back to the PlayStation window. So what do we think of the randomizer, guys? What do we think? What do we think? Okay, so I need a big car. What are we going to go with? What are we going to go with? I might go with that one, I think. Right, have I got... So the PP is 700. Yet it's allowed me to enter with a 712 car. I think they've broken the PP in the latest release. We are GR4 cars. GR4 cars. If you want to see the event settings, you can go to the event settings button. So we're race for real. Auto start is off. 16 participants. Sardegna, 10-minute race, and we have got preset weather. So it's alpine mist in the afternoon. So similar to what we just had. Rolling start, GR4, but you've got all the details there. And interestingly, GR4 PP limit 700, and I'm in with a 712 car. Work that out if you can. Work that out if you can. I think that Polyphony Digital have got some issues. Right, so I'm going to... We'll have free practice till 20 past, and then we will get into quali, unless you guys want to go sooner. I absolutely love this track, but not so good at it backwards. Can't come last again. I can't have a rubbish car this time. Hey, Leroy! Be interesting to see what cars people are in a minute. When I do the little questionnaire that I'll put up on Discord when I get a moment, I might actually make a note about the cars and whether we go with just GR cars or whether we actually put the others in. Thing is, I'd quite like to get out in the VGT cards because some of them are pretty good. I was running the Ferrari VGT the other day and it was a wicked car, really, really cool. And I'd like to do a few one-mate races as well at some point. But this randomizer certainly takes the pressure out of what do we do next. And I have actually got one down as VGT. One of the randomizers is VGT. I just can't force VGT in the game, but then if we're all in chat, that should be fine. And the idea of the randomizer is just going to be getting us into different cars, different tracks, different weathers, etc. I'm not in control, nobody's in control. So for those of you that have joined me since I started, that little bit of software that you saw, it randomizes every single track in the game, every single weather condition, every single time of day that is applicable to the track, and it randomizes the car that we're going to use. And we can weight those, so if you prefer a particular track, you can let me know and I can set that weight higher. So let's say we set that to 10 and everything else is a 1, that means that that's got 10 times more chance of coming up as an option than something that's just got a 1 in the system. Hey Kuro, welcome to the stream, my friend. I need to watch the clock. Oh, sorry whoever's behind me, I've got too much going on again. Right, 3 minutes and we're going into quali, and with these, as I've been requested by a few people, I'm calling out the times where I remember, and then we're going to be sticking to those times. We've got quite a few new people in the room. I know some of you will be racing. Those of you that aren't, can I just get a thumbs up if the audio and video is okay? Whoa, because I've had an enormous amount of OBS issues over recent days, and I'd love to see a number of thumbs ups to show that everything's good. Why is Too Good saying sorry? Too Good, I haven't got a clue why you're saying sorry, but thank you for the apology. Hopefully I didn't do something to get in your way. Where are we time wise? 19. The other thing as well, you'll notice I'm not looking up, guys. I've moved the chat over that side. Unfortunately I've got the camera this side, the chat that side, so I'm looking this side, looking that side, which is a bit until I get my rig sorted out, that's the way it is. Oh, so close to that wall. So close. Right, less than a minute, guys. And then we will be into quali. Oh, no, too deep. Yeah, we've got one of the Masters behind me. They're quick, those Masters. I thought it was going to come blasting by me then. Well, I'm not getting any thumbs up or thumbs down, so either everybody's running in on the race, or people are still undecided about the quality of the stream. I'm hoping most of us are in the race. Right, okay. Okay, can't start the qualifying because some people are still initializing. Wow, look, wow. Oh my word, so many people, 15 people in the room. Oh, I need to shut the door, I'm getting too excited here. People have gone to bed. Oh. Have I got any friend requests very quickly? No, we're all good. Well, loads of people in the room. I can't believe this. Yay! Qualifying, 9 seconds. Hopefully everybody is in the room. 14, 15 of us running. Big old mix of cars. Big old mix of cars. I was thinking about going with the Ferrari. Have I picked the wrong car again? Cold tyres, Mitchell, cold tyres. I will get back to the racing shirts as well, guys, at some point. I've just got a sweatshirt on and a polo shirt just because I keep getting hot and cold at the moment with this blue that I've got. Although it is subsiding at long last. At long last. Oh, that Alpha's quick. I've got to remember we're qualifying, not racing. So I can use a slipstream, but also need to keep some space. Oh, I went in a wall. That was a biggie. I'm sorry to whoever I collected there. Fortunately, I caught the wall and it just sent me across the track. And I think somebody sent me in. No race too good. I think you followed me in. Number one lesson, my friend, when you're following me, race the track, not the car. So if you follow me, you're going to follow me into a desperate situation. Like I've just done with Kuro, I just followed him into the wall. Oh. Mr. White, oh my gosh, sorry. Oh my word. trouble with this track is if you spin it, it's really hard to get it turned around. I thought I was clear, and round the corner came Mr. White and I just took him out. As Christy keeps telling me, I need to be more aware on the track of where people are and what's going on. And I've forgotten about that bit of barrier that sticks out. It's so hard. You come up the top here. You can go through here flat if you get over to the right. So you go right, left. You can get through there flat. But this car's sliding. You then hit that bit of barrier that's sticking out, and you're just heading straight to the scene of the accident. It then throws you across the track. Anybody that's behind you, you're just going to take them out, as you just seen. So I'm going to be a bit cautious, I think, through there in the race. The only trouble is if you lift going through there and the guy then behind you doesn't lift, again you're into the same sort of issue where you're getting in somebody's way. So you're sort of damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Did you enjoy that, Uncle June? That was Mitchell Morgan doing what Mitchell Morgan does best, causing complete mayhem on track whilst people are trying to set qualifying laps. I'd like to say I was trying to nobble their qualifying times, but I wasn't. Oh, I've gone too deep again. Go on, Leroy, free go, mate. You're on a flyer, better than me. Go on, go. Oh, it's Joey, sorry. I thought it was Leroy behind me. Thing is, when people are qualifying, you need to get out of their way. So they're on a hot lap and you stick your car in the way. It's a bit like the Formula 1 guys when they're complaining they're on a hot lap, come around the corner and you're just sitting in the middle of the track. You wreck their race. Right, 3.5 minutes, guys, left of this one. I'm 10 seconds off the pace. That's a country mile. That is an absolute country mile. I bet that's a Mazda that's done that. Not that I've got anything against the Mazda, of course. I think we've got a good old mix of cars in here again. What's Kushti driving? I want to know what Kushti's in. Hey, that's the whole point of this randomizer. A lot of us don't know the tracks that we're racing. Trying to stay out the way of the Twix machine behind me. Oh, it's Kushti in the Mazda. How did I know? I know him so well. That's just put him off. Except he's going to monster me now in the race. You watch. He'll absolutely crucify me in the race. I should have gone with the Mazda, shouldn't I? Never mind. Not to worry. Who cares? It's all a bit of fun. Oh, I nearly rear-ended Edinburgh lad then. 152. And Kushti's done at 147. 5 seconds. That's just insane. Kushti, where do you get your times from? I'm going to change the randomizer. I'm going to do an update overnight, and basically it's going to be it's going to dictate that anybody that's running with a name anything like Kushti runs on wet tyres. I don't mean inters, I mean full wets. We might then have a chance. I think we might put a few others on inters as well. I think Mr. White, I think Shumi. There's a few others I've got my eye on. I think inters. No, it's good. I love it. I love racing with these faster guys. It makes you try harder. Really does make you try harder. And the thing I love about it is you can learn from them. When you're racing with them, watch their lines, how they're braking, how they're turning. Learn so much. Got quite a few people setting new records, so getting quicker all the time, which is really good. Can I join the party and set a slightly quicker time? Shumi, Kuro, Joey, quite a few people setting new times. What did I come in with? Oh, look, that nearly 5 seconds off the pace. Aid, did you enjoy the Super Formula race on Sunday? And only will just be consistent. Yeah, just if I can be consistent, that would be good. Yes, I did enjoy the Super Formula race on Sunday, but I was full of cold. I had a mega sneezing fit on the last corner, and I managed to put it in the barrier, and I put it straight nose into the barrier. So reversing out and doing all the, and it just completely threw my race. So I let Faz down a little bit. He did really well, but I think I got 10th, so I got 2 points, which is points for the team, which is what it's all about. And Greg, if you're on about hitting me, don't worry about it, mate. I hit the barrier and I came across, and you had nowhere to go. That is the problem with that barrier. If you hit it, the car in front just stops dead, and you just rear end them. But yeah, it was great. Sunday, I really enjoyed it. It was good. The Nürburgring GP is not a good track for me, and I just wanted to run reasonably well. But yeah, the cold got to me a little bit. It was good. Hi, Joey. We are just about to go into our second race of the evening. This is all using the new randomizer that I have got. Where's my keyboard? We've got about a minute to go, so if you guys haven't seen it, this is the randomizer that I'm using, and I'm not actually going to bring it up at the moment because it's hidden behind the OBS window, but you've got that there. So it basically completely randomizes the race for us all, so there's no more what do you fancy doing, and everybody picks their best tracks. It's randomizes the track, it randomizes the car, it randomizes the weather, it randomizes the time of day, mixes things up quite considerably. Kuro, Mazda OP ain't been nerfed. Joe Tempest, love the randomizer, cool, thank you. Only ball fan attack will help you. Yeah, I think consistency with the load cell brake pedal, I'm looking for consistency in there, so that's going to be good. Pedals. Yeah, I've got the old Logitech original pedals, which are not great, but there we go. So reverse grid order, so I'm clearly the slowest. And Kuro, Multisanti, Rimac, Orbalator, nice lap, my friend. You're getting really quick. Too Good, then Joey, Eddie Lad, Leroy, Then we start to get the serious end of the grid, RL250, MMT, and then we got Shumi, White, Kushti, and Reese, who didn't set a time. So we got a few masters at the back there. So Kuro, I can't, because I can't, I've got it set so that we're qualifying, and your qualifying time will put you to the back. So the quicker you are, or if you don't run, it will put you to the back. So let's start the race. Good luck, everybody. We've got quite a few people in the room. As always, please keep it respectful. If you do pump anybody by accident, i.e. me, let somebody through, just apologise, just keep it civil, and just have fun. Good luck. And just, yeah. We are running on racetracks that some of us aren't used to. Yeah, I've just done sorry in advance as well, Guru. I'm just going to put a little bit of rear in. I don't need any traction control on this car, but I do need to see where people are. We're right up the front, no pressure. Can I get through this first corner without taking all of the field out? This could be a massive pile up here. I lifted. Thankfully there wasn't anybody right up behind me. Glitched. Why is the race glitched? Right, let's just guys, let's just let everybody bunch up for a minute. So those Kuro, Multisanti, if you slow down a little bit, let's just let everybody bunch up, and we'll do like a rolling start. Kuro, Multisanti, where you gone? Right, I'm just backing the pack up at the moment. This is like being a safety car. There goes Kuro. Not sure, Multisanti's run away. We're just waiting for a few more guys to catch up. Come on, safety car, go a bit quicker. Yeah, Leroy, I'm just waiting for everybody to catch up. So we just got a couple more, and then we're going to be going. Right, Kuro, you're leading the pack, mate. So what we'll do is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're racing. Oh no, I picked it up on a corner. As did how did I manage to time that for me to start on a corner, for goodness sake? Cars to the left of me, cars to the right of me. I think that bunched most of us up. God, Reese is quick in that Ferrari. Whoa! Okay. Ferrari slowed through that first corner. Bear that one in mind next time. Got a fast charging McLaren behind me. That McLaren's pretty quick. He's still there. I've got to give him room around here. Whoa. Ah. Go on, Mr. White, free you go. Go on, go, go, go. I took you off. Go, go, go. Why are you running backward? I don't understand what you mean. As in the track's backward? I'm confused. Not quite sure why the game glitched though. When the game glitched, you could only see the front of the car. Oh my word! Well, that must be the game. That can't be something I've done. They've seriously got to get some of these issues sorted out. How do we fancy doing this one again then? Because I know some of you have dropped out. I'm trying to nobble them. Nothing to do with the game, although I think to make it fair you try starting Christy backwards. Do you know what? I really wish I'd thought of that. I really wish I'd thought of that. Whoa. Yeah, Kush, we'll redo this one. We're gonna redo this race. We'll go straight into quali, and then we'll rerun it for you guys that didn't get to do this one. Because it is one of the tracks I think a lot of people like, especially in, well, not especially in reverse, but even in reverse. Nah, I want to do it. There's another reason why I want to do it. I want to try it with the Mazda. Oh, you can't go through there flat in this car. It's a bit like the Ferrari, you just can't go through there flat. As much as I try, it just doesn't happen. tell you what, this track always gives some really nice races. It looks like up the front there's some really good racing going on. One of the things I've got to learn to do is I've got to learn these tracks better so I can stream, chat, talk, entertain and drive at the same time. Yeah, I do too, Joey. I'm actually going to promote this one in the I'm going to put this in as a 10 as one of my favourite tracks. Oh, I actually quite like it both ways, reverse and normal. So this is going to be an upvote for me, definitely. Okay, I tell you what. Let's do this next one. Next race is going to be this race, but normal layout. Normal way round. Yes, I think that those time screens are a little bit wibbly wobbly. I don't quite know what happened there. I'm really sorry, guys, that those of you that got messed about. So I'm going to end the poll. Thank you ever so much to everybody that has said that they are interested in voting and downvoting stuff. 73% of people are going to assist, which is really, really good. Looks like that was a really good race up front, which is what this is all about. And lots and lots and lots of people in the room. Lots of people in the room, which is really, really good. So, so what we'll do is, where were we? So the result, well, Multisanti, but I think he was in a race of his own. And then the main battle seemed to be two good MMT and RL250. And looks like Shumi and Edinburgh Lab were pretty much in that mix and race. Quite a lot of people. There we go. Right. So what we're going to do now is exactly the same, except we're going to go Sardegna road layout A. So it's the same way round. Parameters are exactly the same. And let's change the event settings. Maybe reverse those cars because they reversed the track. Who knows? Hopefully it will be okay this time. So what I'm going to do, as soon as the room is prepared, as soon as we've got all the cars in, I'm going to jump straight into the qualifier. We'll give you a moment or two's notice, but we will jump into the qualifier. And we'll get this one underway as quick as we can. This is almost a one-mate race. We got Kushti in the Mazda, in the McLaren, and then we've got Mazda, Multisanti in the Cayman, Orblater in the Huracan, and Kuro in the AMG. So yes, quite a mix at the moment. Where are we? Just waiting for Reese and RL250, and I'm going to hit the qualifying button. And we'll get into this one really quickly. So it's going to be, again, 14 people a room, and good race, that one. Kuro, I knew you weren't going to go for the Mazda, but that AMG looks pretty smart around here. Looks pretty good. Just waiting on. Looks like a few people might be changing cars around. That Silvia's actually quite nice around here. It's not a bad car. Not a bad car at all. Right, it looks like everybody's in the room. So I'm going to go for it. We've got 17 people on the stream and we've got 13 people racing. That's awesome. That is awesome. Right. I am starting the qualifying at 22:52. It's 22:51 now, so less than a minute, and I'm going to be hitting that qualifying button. So hopefully everybody's got the cars that they want and we're all set and ready to rumble. I'm just waiting for that clock to tick down. 22:52, and then we will be hitting the track for a 10-minute qualifier and then straight into the race. And if we can keep this nice as the one before, we're all going to have a really good time. So where are we? Just waiting for that timer to tick over. So how's the performance on the stream, guys? Is it looking okay still? If I can get a thumbs up from a few people that aren't racing, that would be really good. I mean, the OBS looks really good at the moment. Looks to be absolutely fine. Okay, we're going qualifying. Good luck, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. It should be GR3. The speed of the stream looks fine, Mitch. Thank you. Audio is also. Thanks, MN. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Okay. Any ball better than ever. Yeah. This is what we like to hear. I spent a lot of time on it last night. And again, shout out to those guys that were helping me yesterday. Really appreciate it. I'm used to running this in my BMW VGT, so it's going to be very different in this car. And I know a few of you are going to be very, very quick around here. I'm running on 60 frames per second tonight. I'm probably going to just drop it back to 30 frames just to see if we get a little bit more performance out of it. So we'll go 30 frames per second tomorrow night. Just see how we do. Well, I haven't seen anybody come flying by me yet, so either people are giving me a chance, or maybe I'm just okay with this one. Although we'll find out when we get to the end how good the time is. I will find it's rubbish. Oh, I can see a car behind me. Of course, the first one doesn't count. Now is where we've got to get it all together. Nice clean track in front of us. No excuses this time. Right, got to remember what I've been taught recently about this car. Just very often coming out in a higher gear is better. Got that slightly wrong note. Trying to come out of there in fourth wasn't a good idea. Let's let the car behind catch up a little bit. Just need to make sure that don't get in anybody's way if they catch up with me. Whoa. God, that master behind's closed up really quick. Under braking. Go, 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 go. Mr. White, you're super fast in that car. Down at 148.1, number 142. That's 4 seconds off the pace. That's crazy. Sometimes I think I'm never going to be as good as these guys. But I do love this game. Just love to race it. Whether I'm any good at it or not really doesn't matter. I just enjoy it. See if this one's any better. .149, still way off the pace. Quicker, but not quick enough. Set the rear traction bar on 1 and 7 in the front. What? Set the rear traction bar. I've got to get used to this setting up malarkey. Set the rear traction bar on. I can't change the anything. Sorry mate, I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, but I'm in qualifying, so I can't come out, because if I come out I'll come out of the race. What I need to do is I need to learn how to set the cars up front, is what I really need to do. But I'm not very good at setting up cars, because whenever I set the cars up I wreck them. So Joey's going to sit this one out. Haven't managed to stay out for months. Clue where the braking points are. Oh, I'm much the same mate, but you're free to spectate if you want. I've forgotten completely where my braking points are. In fact, I normally run this in the BMW VGT, so I've got no brake reference points at all at the moment. I'm actually surprised that I'm only like a couple of seconds off. More front brake. Christy always told me with the Mazda to go rear brake. See what I don't get this whole brake balance lark. Some people say go front, some people say go back. It's really hard to know what to do. Well, invariably I just stick it in the middle and just go with it as it is there. So there we go. See, I've got Rimac, that's the problem when you're in quali and you come out. That's why I couldn't come out and do the settings in the garage. Learned that lesson a long time ago. Finding it sliding a bit more now. Oh, Christian's come in with a 147.7. Oh well, let's see how we do in the race. Well, we seem to have got fifth at the moment. Although we've got Kuro, RL, Multisanti and All Blades are still running. Rimac, I'm sorry you're not in this one. Joey, I'm gonna cause chaos. I've been causing chaos all evening. There we go. There we go. Okay, so those of you sitting out during the race, just give me a thumbs up if the video's looking okay. I know I'm harping on about it a little bit tonight, but spent probably a good couple of hours last night on the settings trying to get it all sorted out. So I am pretty desperate to know that the video is smooth and running okay. I don't know whether I need to drop down to 30 frames per second. We're running at 60 at the moment, but the OBS is telling me my drop frames are 0. The kbps is green, which is good. CPU is way down on what it was last night. I'm only using like 10%, 12%, between 10 and 12%, which is all looking fine. Push, do you think it's fine as it is? So you were saying it was grainy earlier on. Is it not grainy anymore, Christy? Oh, mate. Oh. Do you know what? I had to do a half shaft on a Mark 5 Cortina, and the bearing had got stuck on it, and we were trying to get it out, and I managed to do that. I had my hand, and the shaft went, and the whole thing went back, and I whacked my hand really, really badly. So I feel for you. That's not good. Although if you whack your hand with a hammer, that's silly. I've been there, done that a few times too. Oh dear, Rimac, stream looks good, sounds good. Any ball looks like Rory's stream, really? Honestly? That is mega high praise indeed. Major high praise. Video and sound on my end, cool, seems okay. The background is fairly still at the moment. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh. Yeah, Rimac, just get it, get some deep heat or something on it, maybe. Look after that. Right, I'm going -1. Radar. Starting 7th in the end, drop back a couple of places. So let's see how we go. Cold tyres into the first corner. Whoa. Not quite sure what happened there. Ooh. Whoa, got a little bit deep into there. Let's give Eddie Willard some room. Still got a car on the right hand side of me. Still got a car on the right hand side of me. Still there. Cars to the front, cars to the side, cars everywhere. Oh! Shame me. Sorry mate, my bad. Cars everywhere. Oh. So one thing I didn't want to do. I'm having one of those days tonight, aren't I? Right, I'm going to ignore the chat, I'm going to ignore everything. I'm just going to race. Full on concentration now. Need to give him room. Wasn't sure if I got by him or not. Yellow flags. Right, keep the concentration up, Mitchell. This is not over yet. I'm coming to get your RL. Oh, he's off. That's another one. Mr. White's next, and Mr. White is quick. If I can catch him, that'll be a win in my book. It's just to catch him. We've got 5 minutes halfway through. Get up the hill. Let's push this. Over the top. Looking for the curb. Hard on the brakes. Down it second. Oh, gone a little bit deep. Doesn't stop quite as quick as a VGT. Shred your way through here. Over the top. Look for the end of the curb. Down at the fourth briefly. Just get that through that curb. On the power. Looking for this curb again. In a second. Don't hit the curb on the way through. Oh, changed up too early. It's going to hurt a little bit. Right to the end of the curb. Sweep across. Just be brave. Don't slide. 4.6 and he's going away from me. 100 metre board, get over on the blue bit. Get that turned in third gear. What Christy said about the gears. Coming out slightly higher gear often works better. Just get the inside of that curb, let it run out to the barrier. What's he now? 4.5 seconds. 4.6, he's still going away from me. 100 metre board this time. So slightly earlier, that worked. Brakes slightly earlier than the VGT. Come on, 2.5 minutes. On top. Keep out the barrier. Keep it out the barrier. Oh. Well, we've got a yellow flag. We've got a yellow flag. MT's gone round. So that's another one up into fifth. Come on. Mr. White's 5 seconds down the road now. He's just laughing at me. Laughing in my face. Doing a Max Verstappen on me. Whatever I do, he's got an answer for. Don't spin it up too much. Got a little bit out of control there, tried to carry too much through there. one or two of the others to spin, I think. Catch up with them. It's now 5.3, 5.4, 5.5. Putting away all the time. I think he's getting the power down fractionally before I am out of the corners, and that's making a difference. He's carrying more speed down these straights. Oh, we're taking some time out of him. Super exciting stuff. 5.2. 5.2. No, he's going quicker. No. Oh man, I give up. I am just no good at this race. This game. 5.2. Looks like a good race up front again. Looks like a very good race up front. Kushtin, Edinburgh lad. Looks like Shumi's a little bit off them, and then White, and then me, and unfortunately, oh, I've binned it. Just pushing a little bit too hard. Let the concentration drop just for a moment. Just make sure we bring this home. Fifth wasn't too bad. I'll take that. We're in some good company. Wow. Good racing, guys. Look at that. Kushti first. Edinburgh lad second. Shumi in third. G White in fourth. I got fifth. RL 250. MMT. And then the rest followed. Wow. Yeah, that was good. That was good. One mistake. I let my concentration drop just for a second, unfortunately. But position race 2, which is pretty good. I'm pleased with that. That was all right. And there's your result. Kushti with a fastest lap of 1:47.6. Edinburgh lad 1:48.0. Shumi right on his tail. G White not far behind either on the best lap times. Really close. And I managed to get a 1:49, so 2 seconds off the pace. And unfortunately, RL 250 realised that sometimes it's all down to picking the car. If you look at that top 5, all Mazdas. And then MMT, 2 goods. And then Multisanti, Orbalator, and unfortunately, I don't know what happened with Kuro, but Kuro didn't finish. Okie dokie. Right. Yeah, we'll come out of that one. Bother. I've done it again. I've come out too far. Although it is 11:30. And I did say I was going to finish at 11 because I have I've got a business appointment really early in the morning, first thing, which I need to get prepared for. So unfortunately, guys, I am going to need to call it a day there because I do need to have my brain in order tomorrow. For those of you that have joined us a little bit later, this is the randomizer that we have been using tonight. It does keep all of the races that we have used as the randomizer, and I will put the next one in. So today we started off with the Autodromo Nacional in Monza, and then we did Sardegna. And so if we just come out of there, and as I said, in here we've got all of the tracks that are in the game have all been loaded up. I apologize that I'm looking over here, and you can see that not quite sure why Monza's got two, unless we did it. I might have to double check that one. Actually, I know why that is. I've got a bug in the system which I need to sort out as to why that is 2 and 3 there. But those are all of the tracks. There's probably going to be a few bugs in here. We've got all the cars. As I said, we have got the VGT in there. So you can see that we've used the Group 4 car once and the production road car once for those 2 races that we've done in here. And then obviously I've got the weather as well. And we used the Sunny with Alpine Mist twice. So I can see how often we're using things in here. As I said, I've just got that little bug on the races as to why that calculation is going wrong. And then the afternoon, we've done 2 there as well. So, and then when we go in, all you do is run the randomizer and it will just throw in the track, the car type, the weather and the time of day that we're going to run. So again, that's another one. Some of them I've got images in, some of them I don't. Can't see any details on there. It's all blanked out. We can't see car types or anything we've done. Okay, let me just... This one just gives me the tracks and stuff. Okay, you are not seeing that because of OBS. That is a shame, because the pop-up comes up in a different window. That is a shame. That is a shame. And I am going to struggle to do that because it's coming up in a different window. What it's doing is OBS is capturing a window. But what I can see, how many tracks, how many times we use the track, how many times we've used the car, etc., etc. So you're just going to have to take my word on that. But the main thing is, so long as you can see this window and you can see that I am truly randomizing things. Obviously, it's not saving the record at the moment, but you can see there Mount Panorama on a Group 1 car. And that's at night. That'll be an interesting one. Daytona International Speedway, Tri-Oval, Group 2, hazy, cloudy, and pleasant, an afternoon. So you can see how this is working. And if we're not up for a particular race, like if we're not all working towards a daily race, then we can drop into this randomizer and purely pick out random stuff that's going to get us out of our comfort zone. I mean, Group 4. Okay. There are times when we're going to need to rethink this. So you'll see on that one, we got the trial mounting in a cart. So although you can actually run the game with the cart, madness, I need to work out which tracks that we would run carts on. They've obviously got to be the smaller ones. So for the trial mounting circuit, we definitely need to be taking carts out of there. And you can't see what I'm doing, so I'm not going to do that now. But so there will be some little bits in here that don't make sense, and we can adjust those accordingly. And some of them I have got images in. So for Spa, I've got the track map there. As I'm getting them on the screen, I'm capturing them and then dropping them into the database so that we can see them. Yes, how do you have it sunny at night? Good question. I've built as much intelligence into this as I can. But there are going to be times where I'm going to have to tweak it. I'm interested, actually. I'm interested. Great. Come on, give me my controller back. Create new room. I'm not going to worry about that. So we're at Spa. So let's just come down to Spa. Spa Francorchamps. We are 24-hour layout. And we are in RO7. Oh, God, this would have been a good one to use, wouldn't it? So RO7, which is cloudy with torrential rain. And twilight. Okay, so if we go night and time of... So hang on a minute. How do you have it sunny at night? So you could do that. So if I go, this one, where's a sunny one? Is there a sunny one? There you go. So if we go, Howdy Clay's in sunny at night, game lets you do it. Mad. I mean, obviously, we just set it up and see how it goes, but it lets you do it, Kushti. Lets you do it. As long as you can see the details and users can see the randomizer, it's all gravy. And that's exactly where I'm coming from. As long as you can see it's randomized, I'm not making it up, then it's great because nobody can complain that we're doing the same tracks all the time or whatever. And it's annoying that you can't see it, but for each of the main components, so the track, the car type, the weather and the time of day, I can weight the amount of times we run the track. I've mentioned this before, so I'll just cover it off for those of you that have come into the stream later. Let's say you hate gravel tracks and therefore you don't want to run Fisherman's Ranch. We can set that as rating or priority 1, and that will come up once. If you happen to love Sardegna road layout A in the normal configuration, we can set that as 10. If you then have Brands Hatch, which is a bit middling, we could put that in at 5. What that means is, as a randomizer works, it's going to put Fisherman's Ranch into the list once. It's going to put Brands Hatch in 5 times, and it's going to put Sardegna in 10 times. So there's 10 times more chance of getting Sardegna than Fisherman's Ranch. 5 times more chance of getting Brands Hatch than Fisherman's Ranch. And I've done the same with the car types, with the weather. So if we really like GR4 cars, we could put that in as a 10. If we then like GR3s a little bit less, we could put them in at a 7. If we really like VGTs middling, we could put them in at a 5. If we don't like road cars, we can put them in as a 1. Things like that. So what I'm going to plan to do is somehow, and there's a lot of tracks, I couldn't believe how many tracks there were. Again, you can't see this, but there are 110 different tracks, and I don't even know if I've put the new snow one in. What's the snow? Is that Lake Louise, isn't it? I think. Have I put Lake Louise in? Yeah, Lake Louise is not in here yet. So I've still got all the new tracks to go in yet. So they're not actually all in there. So there's still work to do. So we're going to have over 110 tracks to pick from, etc. Anyway, I did say I was going to call it a day. So I am going to call it a day now. I just want to thank everybody that has redone their memberships. There's been a few new memberships come up there. We've had a few new subscribers. Great racing tonight. It seemed really fair. I saw a number of sorries. I saw people backing out. I'm afraid I was a bit of a demolition derby tonight. It was a bit of a nightmare on my side of things. And again, I do apologise. I have moved my chat now, so it's on the right hand side of the screen, and I've got my camera on the left, so I'm looking left and right a little bit. But it does mean that I can actually see the chat a little bit quicker now. Anyway, I'm going to see. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow, 9 o'clock, same time, same place. Probably doing Randomiser again. On your way out, please just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down as to whether you like this randomizer idea for the channel when we're not doing something specific. In the meantime, thank you ever so much for your time. Stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you again another time. For now, take care. Bye-bye, guys.